Welcome back, friends. Again we shall evaluate the integrals using gamma function. It is a very important topic for any joint entrance, IIT and B.Sc mathematics. So friends, watch the complete video to get a complete knowledge. Also watch the previous video for the definition of gamma function and its properties. If you are new here, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for the future updates. Friends, express the integral in the form of gamma function where I is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus x cube into root x dx. We mark it 1. Now friends, what is actually the definition of gamma function? The definition gives us, that is, gamma function is gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus x into x to the power n minus 1 dx. We mark it 2. So friends, first of all we observe that the power of e is minus x. This is in linear form, and here e to the power minus x cube in cubic form. So first of all we shall adjust with this one linear. So what to do? X cube as substitution. So we shall substitute x cube by any variable, say t. So putting x cube is equal to t, we get 3x square dx is equal to dt. Therefore dx is equal to dt upon 3x square. Now friends, what is x square? Here you see that since x cube is equal to t, so x is equal to t to the power 1/3. That means x square is equal to t to the power 2/3. So friends, we can replace this x square by t to the power 2/3. So this is dt upon 3 times t to the power 2/3. Now friends, from the equation 1 we have I is equal to integration. Now you have to change the limit. Now since x is tending to 0 in the lower limit, so in this case the another variable t is tending to 0 again, because x is equal to t to the power 1/3. So when x tends to 0, then t obviously is tending to 0. So when x is tending to infinity, then t is also tending to infinity. So friends, I is equal to 0 to infinity. So this is e to the power minus x, e to the power minus x cube. So x cube is equal to t. So for this it will be e to the power minus t. So e to the power minus t into root x. Now you have to find out again root x. Since x is equal to t to the power 1/3, so root x is equal to t to the power 1/6, isn't it? So it will be now root x, and root x is equal to t to the power 1/6 dx. Now what is dx? dx is equal to dt upon 3 t to the power 2/3. So friends, this is 1/3 integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus t into t to the power 1/6 minus 2/3, that means minus half dt. So we can write here this is equal to 1/3 integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus t into t to the power minus half. This minus half can be written half minus 1 dt. Now friends, observe gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus x into x to the power n minus 1 dx. So what will be it? Integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus t into t to the power half minus 1 dt. Here half is like n, so it will be actually, the total will be equal to gamma of half. So we can write 1/3 gamma half. Okay, so you know from the previous video that gamma half is equal to root pi. So friends, this is nothing but root pi upon 3. So the result, friends, prove using gamma function integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus root x upon x to the power 7/4 dx is equal to 8/3 root pi. let us consider that I is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus root x into x to the power minus 7 by 4. So x to the power minus 7 by 4 dx. Mark it 1, and we know the gamma function. What is gamma function? The gamma function is gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus x into x to the power n minus 1 dx. So friends, here e to the power minus root x and it is e to the power minus x. So we have to make it first of all linear format, in linear format. So we substitute root x by any variable, say t. Okay. So first of all, let us consider that root x is equal to t. So x is equal to t square. Therefore, dx is equal to 2t dt. Now we have to change the limit. When x tends to 0, then obviously t is tending to 0. Now when x is tending to infinity, then t is also tending to infinity, isn't it? Root infinity like infinity. So when x tends to infinity, then t also tending to infinity. Now friends, from the equation 1 we have, friends, I is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus root x. That means e to the power minus root x is equal to t, so it is t into x to the power minus 7 by 4. What is x? X is equal to t square into, and the power is minus 7 by 4. For this is t to the power minus 7 upon 2 dx. And what is dx? Dx is equal to 2t dt. So friends, it is now 0 to infinity e to the power minus t to the power minus 7 by 2 plus 1. Okay, so this is minus 5 by 2 and 2 is here dt. And now we can write 2 integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus t to the power minus 5 by 2. This minus 5 by 2 can be written minus 3 by 2 minus 1 dt. Now friend, see the definition of gamma function. Gamma n is equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus x into x to the power n minus 1 dx. This form is like this also, in the same format. Okay, so here x to the power n minus 1. Now we find t to the power minus 3 by 2 minus 1. So n is equal to minus 3 by 2. So we can write it as 2 times of gamma minus 3 by 2. Now friends, what is gamma minus 3 by 2? In the previous video, we saw this one. Gamma of minus 3 by 2 is equal to 4/3 of root pi. We got several values of gamma function. Gamma of minus half is equal to minus 2 root pi. Gamma of 3 by 2 is equal to root pi divided by 2. But we shall use this one, gamma of minus 3 by 2. This is actually 4/3 root pi. So friends, we replace this gamma of minus 3 by 2 by 2 times of 4/3 root pi. So it is equal to 8 root pi divided by 3. So friends, what to show in our question? This is integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus root x upon x to the power 7 by 4 dx is equal to 8 by 3 root pi. So we got it 8 root pi divided by 3. Hence the proof. Thank you. Have a nice day.